Hey YouTubers, welcome to another barn tour, the second one. The second one we've really ever done. So this is the barn tour for April 2021. And let's start over here. So in here, if you open the door, there's a barn and an arena. So there's the stables. Here's the arena. So there wasn't enough light, so we just brought that in. So Jellybean was up here and then she just got down. That's really weird. Okay, let's start right in the corner. So we just have a lot of supplies for training and lessons. There's a barrel. We actually painted this, but it was a 3D printed orange weird barrel thing, and it's supposed to have a lid, the other one. So we're gonna, okay, that just fell. We're gonna make another one probably, and we're gonna find the lid. So yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. So yeah, there's just some other like little stumps that we use also for barrels, and this thing, I don't know what you call these. Jumps. So they're not really jumps, they're just like poles. Over here we have our table for the lesson, the teacher. She can put a book there, she could put anything. And then there's just a big jump. We actually don't have any Schleich jumps, sadly. So coming over here, there's just this random hay barrel. And then there's a tap and this little hook, so you could sort of wash your horse over here. Sorry about the lighting. And over here, there's just this medical kit that I just knocked over, and it's actually really cute. It's not Schleich, so it's all just going to knock over, but this is Schleich. And then we have in here a hoof picking box thing. It's got a hoof pick and some like other stuff, just all medical supplies. So over here is Jellybean. And she actually came with this blanket thing, and she's very pretty. She is a jumper horse and she's a mare. And each of these, they have hooks that they come off and then the chain goes back on. Like that. And so this is Ghost. He's actually a 2021 horse. And he has this very pretty line on his back, and yeah. And this is, Mystic. Yeah, Mystic is definitely going to be his name. He has this really pretty little, like, necklace thing. And, yeah. Coming down here, we have some halters and lead ropes. They're just Schleich ones. Over here, there's a saddle and a bridle, the hook, and some saddle place. Oh, the saddle is being used, the bridle isn't. Then another saddle and a bridle, and then there's a bareback pad. I actually recently made that. I really like it. And over here is Teddy. He's an apple tiki. And over here is Dawn, and she is a halfling mare, and her foal, Peanut, and yeah. There's no one in this store. There's a very random bell there. And nice floorboarding stuff. Okay, coming down from this barn over here, we just have this thing from the caravan set with Sophia. It's just got this, a ladder, and then they go up there. And over here is Lisa riding one of the new horses. And I just recently made him a bareback set. There's the bridle, but he's not using the saddle at the moment. Yeah, I really like that bridle a lot. And then he's just using the red saddle that was taken over there. But he can't actually finish like the bridle, very sadly. So he's over there. Oh, and also his name's Skywalker. And over here is the very big bunny hutch. It's super cute. So each bunny has its own name.
Bunny and guinea pig hutch.
Sorry, bunny and guinea pig hutch. So this is the bunny hutch, and the bunnies in here are... Sorry, I need to take it out to have a look. So, okay, I'm just going to open that up. Okay, sad life. So this is a little clay bunny.
He doesn't have a name.
She doesn't have a name. She's just a clay bunny. Over here is a bandaged up bunny that had her face split in half, as you can probably see. Not amazingly well, but... So she was just left out on the concrete, and somehow she has her face split in half somehow. And she is the mother bunny of all these bunnies. She is vanilla, I think, or ice cream, actually. This over here
is Snow Fox. Yeah, that's Snow Fox. And
there's a divider, and there's this little thing. There's nothing else, no one else in there. And then over here, just this little fallen down bunny. This is Oof. Wait, this one without the dot. So this one is, I don't think I actually named him. So I have 2 of these bunnies, and one of them has a dot on the bottom. That was my first ever one, the dot on the bottom. And that one is Bun Bun. And then that one I didn't have a name, I don't think. But over here is the father bunny, Vanilla. Over here is some water and some food bowl with nothing in it. Over here is a little like play area with Autumn, the guinea pig. Oof, I'm ruining everything. Chi, the other guinea pig. Then there's just like a little sleep area and the 3 bunnies. Ginger, Snowball it was, but I don't know what it is now. Snowball and Oreo, yes. And then over here is a very famous Cinnamon Bunny. And yes, you guys probably don't know about Cinnamon Bunny.
She's eating food, obviously, as always. And
she's a very big part, not in a series yet, but she eats everything. So that's why she's got all that food and the water over next to her. I'm just going to put the bunny hutch back in, so just give me a few seconds to fix it all up. So now that's fixed up, we're just going to move on here, all around to that barn. Here is, what is that? I think it's Timothy, or is it Rose? Rose the dog, female border collie. Over here is very sad that the next person who uses this will find poo, horse poo in it, which is really sad. So yeah, that's horse poo in it. That's nice. Over here is the barn, the other barn. A rooster without a name, I don't think. Over here is just some random stuff. It looks a bit like a toilet. It has a toilet bowl, looks like it, but I don't know what that is. It does not look like a good thing to put in a stable. Then we've got a lantern and a ladder, just a random area. This used to be a tack-up area, but it was just scrapped. You can probably see why it looks really bad.
Star Chaser and Sapphire.
And you can probably see, know them. They were in our comedy series. Well, the comedy film, it will be a series. This is a random halter that I made. It's pretty badly made. This is Dash and his father Wildfire. So his name's now Wildfire. It used to be Flame. And he's wearing his jacket because it's coming to it is cold weather at the moment. In there is some berries. Over here is Cow and his mother Molly. Molly because I don't think I'm going to change it, but I was thinking about Rain because Rain's the name of spirits, who Spirit's in love with in the film, the original film. So she looks really a lot like her. So over here is
Buckthorn and some apples
from the series The Adventures of Buckthorn's Herd. Over here is Luna and her foal Ginger. They're quarter horses. Actually, this row is all of Pintos. That's a paint horse, but they all have that same colour and design. And then these are all quarter horses. He's Pegasus.
He looks like a quarter horse.
And over here is
Cayenne and Hannah over here, and this Hannah's Gryffindor scarf because she looks like Gryffindor. I don't know. And this is Cayenne's lead
rope.
Yeah.
And all Cayenne's toys, and just stuff of Cayenne. These are rope holders we've made. These are just a few of the rope holders we've made. They're just over there. And then there's a little Labrador without a name. Sorry about you. Oh, no, that's Elsa. I think that's Elsa, yeah. Okay, and then over here is a place. I don't know what you would call that, but it's got a table and some chairs and bottles, and it's undercover. And then there's these little flowers that are for some reason in the dark. Like, what's the point in owning flowers if they're going to be always in the dark? But they're actually really cute. They're really well designed. It's like, I just broke off a piece. Sad. So there's some flowers and there's like a bud, and then there's a little ladybug and some more. So that looks really nice, but it's just going to be in the dark down there. And then over here,
that's Blossom with her jacket on. Actually, we've just recently got that jacket, and
that's her Western riding like harness. I forgot what you actually call them. And this is old halter we made that just matches her colour. Then this is the very old barn that we made, first barn of all that we ever made, and we just kept it because. So this is Goliath, the not very much loved, pretty much picked on horse. He's been pretty ruined over the years, so yep.
That's Falcon. He's got his jacket on, and he's Hannah's horse, and that's just his like feeding thing. I don't know.
Then there's a random little like thing that just goes up and down. A very nicely made old halter, and then what's her name again? Oh yeah, that's Flora, and this is her new foal. I know it's a Lipizzaner foal, but it really matches her, and we don't have a Lipizzaner mare, so for now that's the Lipizzaner foal going with that one. And his father is Skywalker over here. Moving on, there's this random lead rope that with a little like key ring thing on it, and then there's Caramel, an Arabian. I'm not saying the breeds for all of them because, and then it says Caramel on her stool because that's her name, of course.
Twilight, and Zelda with her jacket, and Mint.
They're all Hanoverians. They're the Hanoverian family. And they're stallions in the main barn over there. So they live in a pasture. And over here is the new curly foal. I'm pretty sure she's rare. She's super cute. She's a curly foal. And, yep. So I'm making her a Lusitano for now. Her name's Chica. I'm making her a Lusitano for now with Spirit because they look so good together. And they also live in a pasture. Over here is Skywalker's stable because he's super big. He needs a big stable. There's a door that opens, and then there's also a thing behind that. Over here is the foal's pasture. No one's in it at the moment, and we've got a little water trough. They've also got a water trough, and I think it's Briar. Yeah, I think it's Briar. But sadly, we do not have any Briars. So then there's some like pitchforks and other garden tools and a window, and then we come to the very big main barn with 4 horses. They're all show horses, and down here is the sign. And pretty big announcement, we've changed our name for our stables. It used to be Golden Clover Stables, but we changed it to Evergreen Stables because that's so much nicer. I just really like that. And there's the door. You go in there. Oh, that was not easy. I thought it would be a really cool transition. And you look to this side and you see the washing area. It's actually really good, in my opinion. I really like it. This whole barn was handmade. And I just love that feeling of those walls that actually feel like real tiles. And there's the water, the big pipe and everything, and a little like brushing, sorry, I forgot what you call them, box, grooming kit, and some brushes that wouldn't fit in there, and some soap. There's a thing to tack up put the horses' connected to it. This is really bad language. And then a key for the the lock over there. We don't have another of those chains that should go on that side. Then there's a hose. My hands are in this a lot. Okay, that was a really bad view. Now we're going to go on to a better view. We've got a very cute little donkey there. We've got doubles of that. And then also here we have a... Okay, I don't know what to do. Then there's Storm. I've changed him from Raven to Storm. I'm going to name a different horse Raven sometime. And then moving on. Oh, and he has this stuff. Food trough, and it's pretty empty. Then over here we have Wolf from our Adventures of Buckthorn series that sadly died. He's got a lot of poop in his stool for some reason. A lot of poop. And then over here there's just a bucket. And then there's a dog bed and some water, so a dog could just like spend the night there. And then we have some really, really nice moving window. I really like it. And it also comes out. Lovely. Okay, so over here is Dust and yeah, that's Dust. He is the father for those two foals. And yeah, and over here is Amber, and she's a new thoroughbred mare. Yeah, thoroughbred mare. Her show name is Acorn Runner. Yes, and she's very nice show name. Yeah. And then the room over here is really the office. We've got a lot of posters, printed out posters, a lot of printed out posters. And then a feed chart. And Sophie is just sitting down there thinking about something randomly. And a very old like chart of a horse I made. And then here is a little bowl. And then there's a little puppy. Really cute. I think it's an Australian Shepherd, which I really like. Once again, sorry about the lighting, it's really bad. And then over here we have Maya. She is the owner of the stables. Over here we have a pencil, very nice. His name's Jeff. Okay, we have a pencil and it's writing stuff down on this patient's card. So she's just been doing some vet work. Then there's this random lead rope chain thing, and those clipboards, and 2 writing caps, which is really nice, and a halter, one and this other really well made one. There's one that's a rope halter, of course. I'm tripping over my words so many times. And there's this bit of food. They're tablets. Okay, they're tablets. And then over here is more medicine and some feed, and then some statues of horses, plastic statues of horses. And coming out of that barn, we have this very bad looking walkway where like they're all just crossover. We had to cut some up and then fit it in there. So we have a lot of fake grass, but that really isn't a work of art. Or could it be? It's just interesting. But then over here, 3rd time for saying sorry about the lighting. Sorry about the lighting. We would probably come down here. So my sister just stepped over there, that's fine. We have the pony.
His name is Luke, and he's carrying some carrots for the other horses, like treats for them and stuff. And he's wearing a jacket.
And Lisa is pulling him to show him where to go. And Leanna, sorry. We go down here and we see... I can't focus. Okay. A fallen down Christmas tree with a very bad looking base. Nice. A tree. A bit of... Is that chewing gum on the seat? Oh, it is. Chewing gum on this very nice looking seat. A deer. We have a whole family of deer, but there's just one deer here. And then over there is the cart we made ourselves. We don't actually have a real one. And then the car. And then a bit of an overview of this area. And then there's some sheep just sitting there happily. The house for the comedy film. Another like thing. I don't really know what that would be. Of course I know what that is. It's the thing that the big horses pull, the draft horses. And then over here, a caravan, and we're coming down here. A very neat little rows and lots of paddocks. And then over here
is Trotter, and she's just getting some fresh air. And that's Chestnut, and he wants to get some fresh air, but the humans haven't opened his
door.
Yeah. So he's just getting some fresh air from just looking outside of there.
And we're just clicking to take a thumbnail for the photo. It was just a really nice angle. And we're gonna come up. So these barn doors unlock over here. There's already unlocked. This one hasn't been unlocked. They unlock. As you can probably not see right now, they're really stiff at the moment, but they're really nice. Very neat. So we're coming up and around. Oh, my finger keeps getting in it. And we just came up and around to probably the neatest barn ever. It looks so nice. So the first one says Trotter and Firecracker on. It is Trotter and Firecrackers.
But Firecracker, so he's inside, but his mother is outside.
The door,
Obviously.
the front door on that one is
As
broken,
before.
so it has to be closed always. And we've got carrots and little feeders that come out, just like the Schleich ones. It's really nice.
And then the back of Chestnut, because he's looking out the other side, because he can't have his side on both sides.
And then we've got tack, just like lots of lead ropes. For some reason, why is there lead ropes and nothing to pull the horses with? And then we've got a little cute little dog and some horse poop in the corner. I just call that horse poop. I don't
And
know
a
why.
rabbit right there, laying on the ground.
Oh, a very sad laying rabbit.
His name is Hazel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This says Chestnut. I didn't fully show Chestnut's stall. His hay feeder is not... he's got a hay feeder over there. A hay net, and it looks nice. And then over here is some puppies. They were also 3D printed. We have a 3D printer, and I painted them, so I think they look pretty cute. And big thing. It's a post that holds that up. And... oh, why did I go closer? Okay. It opens, of course, like the other doors. And we have an Arabian foal. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying Arabian foal. This is an Andalusian. It is pretended to be an Andalusian because they look so alike. And I don't really have the Andalusian. Well, I had the Andalusian foal and I traded it with another Schleich. That was actually Dash. So now the Arabian foal is hers. And... they look really nice together in my opinion. So that's Sayonara, which apparently is goodbye in Japanese, which I actually didn't know, so that's very interesting. And her foal, I think I already said the name. No, I actually didn't. It's a colt, and her name is Toffee. His name is a colt. And then we have Buckets and a little puppy, Labrador puppy. And then over here is... Oscar's stable with a little rug and a cow. I don't know why, but he's tied up to a pole very sadly. And he's got a lot more food than the other horses with his door opened and, yeah, lots more food. And then we have the stable because she just had her foal. The stable is full of just like hay and stuff. And that is over there. Lily and her little foal, Valente. So I'll close that up as well. And up here is just the supply, which I really like. And then we have like this drying rack for things. And it also can disconnect from there. And it's like a pulley that pulls things up. At the moment, it can't really pull anything. So yes, there's a lot of stuff in there. And there's a very annoying cord right here. And then over here is... this random thing that you put stuff in, you can clip that up to it. And the last thing of all, a puppy, a very cute one. All of our other Schleich, well not all of it. And some pigs. So cute. So the last thing we're going to do is an overview. Just before we do that, there's the ponies. We can't we don't have that much time left. But there is Charlie, and then, Luke's out there. So that's up there for now, and then this little dressage arena, which is a bit too small. So now for the overview. So the arena and everything, and then coming down, then this light. Can't really do a full overview, it's pretty big, but the overview is definitely my favourite part. It looks good when it's all put together. So thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and bye guys!